guys. Well, let's get started because I think it is a gloomy day here in Florida and we just need a little bit of positivity, I think, and just some uplifting stuff. So, happy day 16. We're over halfway there by a day. We're going to start off like every other day. Gratitude sticky note. So today I am going to write that I am grateful for, I'm going to put support and resources. Good morning, Lindsay. So I am grateful for support and resources. And I'm going to put this because I am very, very blessed and have an amazing support team. All of my friends and family are just incredible, and I've been through some stuff in my life and they've always been there for me, so I'm just very grateful for all of them and all of you that are on here, because most of you I've talked to and everything. So my sticky note for today, support and resources, because I put resources too because I have a counselor and I love her. I talked to her a little bit yesterday, and we Skype out of Texas, so I just think she's great, and she's always had really good advice, and I love her because she's not one of those ones that's like, how do you feel about that? She's really real. She's just yeah, that sucked, and let's talk about it. I'm like, thank you, I appreciate you. So I'm gonna put that for today, and next we are going to do our task. So for today, I want you to support a friend. And when I say support a friend, there are a whole umbrella of things you can do today. You can call and talk to someone. You can reach out to someone who you see is struggling. You can buy something off of their Etsy shop. You can, Carissa, I know she does yoga classes. And my friend Michaela, she's been doing, there's Minnie. Hi Nugget. My friend Michaela's been doing ballroom classes through webinar type stuff, and she has a whole Passion Pulse, I believe is her company name that she's started. So just going and supporting your friends, and even it doesn't have to be anything big. Keeping people accountable right now could be a way to support your friend. Hey, maybe, for example, not me personally, but maybe someone is having trouble getting up in the morning. So you can be hey, I'm going to call you every morning at 10 to make sure that you're up. And that's just keeping you accountable and keeping you in a routine and just helping each other out. I feel need more support and love than ever at the moment. And this is a really weird time. And I had a counseling appointment this morning, and she was talking about how a lot of things that are happening in a lot of ways, a situational stress. It's not genuinely who they really are, because the way she broke it down was basically when you have a breakdown or you have a stress, it's usually multiple things. So when you're stressed out, you feel overwhelmed, and that can break you down. But when there's a crisis, which currently is happening right now, you're kind of going into fight or flight, and you need to speak up of what you need. If you need someone to call you every day to make sure you're okay, if you need someone to support your business and support what you're doing, if you need people to give you space, if you need people to give you a task every day just to feel you've accomplished one thing, if you need someone to send you a fake Disney schedule you're still going to work, whatever it is. In this time, we're all going to act very different than our normal selves, because we're kind of in a twilight zone, and we're kind of in a place where we don't really know how to act because we don't really know what's going on. Because I know for me, when I'm in the house, I forget that there's a coronavirus happening. I'm just another day off, I guess. But then reality sinks in later, oh, okay, I may not work till June, or some people, may not have work at all right now and are trying to apply for new jobs or do resumes. So we got to really start speaking up about what we need. But sometimes, you got to reach out. Sometimes your friends are afraid to speak up, or they're afraid to say how they're feeling, and you kind of I don't want to say get in their face because that's not a positive way of saying it, but you have to kind of open yourself to open them up is, I guess, the best way to put it. Like, reach out to them, be like, hey, how you doing? If they're just like, oh, I'm good, and be like, great, like, what did you do yesterday? Like, how's the weather over there? Do you have any recipes you recommend? Just, like, kind of reach out so that they don't feel like they're alone, because even if they're not stating that they feel alone or stating that they're struggling, doesn't mean they're not. And I mean, I get up here on this camera every morning, and I'm sure some of you have noticed, I'm sure some of you, I hide it pretty well, but like some mornings I'm doing really good. Some mornings I'm not doing so hot. And I feel like myself, like I can tell I'm here when I'm not doing good. And like today is like a good day. So I feel like just reach out, you know, check on your friends, maybe check on just fellow people you work with that you're just like thinking about who are on your mind. Like, don't be afraid to reach out. There is no wrong answer at this point. Like, just a simple hi, a simple how you doing, simple something easy that just is saying, hey, I'm here if you need me. Please don't be afraid to reach out. Something like that. So obviously I'm here if anyone needs anything, so don't be afraid to reach out. I'm pretty good with my phone. And let's do our card for today. So, Minnie, you're sitting on the cards. Silly goose. Okay. This is the wrong pile. This is why I can't find the other cards. Because your booty's on them. Okay. Let's do... I have two piles. I have all the cards we've already done, and then I have all the cards that we haven't done yet. So... Oh no, this one keeps popping up, so I'm gonna grab it. So we're gonna, oh. There's two stuck together. Minnie, what have you been doing with my cards? So this is gonna be our card for today. And it is, wow, sometimes, you know, I pull these cards, I'm just like, wow, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, he just knows. Like, he just knows. So the word for today is connection. This card marks the beginning of our journey together. The journey is all about connection, and we start with connection with you. What allows you to truly connect with yourself? Do you need quiet time? Do you need time with others you care about? Is it time in nature or doing something creative that gives you the feeling of connecting with you? When you draw this card, it's time to experiment finding ways to connect with the true you inside. You'll always want to explore what this connection feels like for you. Do you feel grounded, clear, fulfilled, energetic, strong? All of the above and more. When you experience that connection with yourself, there is a certainty, a clarity that appears. It's like finally understanding what is truly important and what actually doesn't matter all that much. So I think having a connection with yourself is like super important, especially during this time right now. Like, we got those extroverts who are going crazy. We got those introverts who are like, I'm actually pretty okay right now. And we all need different things, whether you, even if you put people into categories of like introvert and extrovert, like we're all just very different and we all need different things each day. Like sometimes I just wake up during this and I'm in a mood. Has anything happened? No. Did I have a bad dream? No. I'm just in a mood. Like it's just kind of how I woke up. So you have to really think to yourself and be honest with yourself of what you need. And like I said before, you know, reach out and tell people like, hey, like I would love to have lunch with like 5 people and do like a luncheon type thing. And we could all order pizza from this local place. And that way we're supporting the business and we're having a fun lunch. Like we could all try to make the same recipe, but see like what we have in the kitchen. Doing something that just helps you connect. I know human interaction is like super important and we're all kind of struggling with not having much of it right now. So just kind of think about it. Sit there and, you know, talk to yourself. I also have a questionnaire if you guys want it. I can send it to you that will kind of help with some of these questions. I wrote it up last night. So our journal question is going to be, what could you do today that would allow you to experience a deeper connection with yourself? So maybe that's answering some questions. Maybe that's going and rereading your resume. Maybe it's just truly listening to yourself and being like, okay, like what do I need today? But take that time today, really connect with yourself, really listen to yourself, and just enjoy the day, guys, because we're grateful for this day. We're grateful for so many things. We have so many sticky notes to be grateful for, so don't forget to go back and look at those some mornings. And also don't forget to take a picture. Well, not yet, but keep track of your sticky notes, and at the end, I'm going to have you take a picture, and we're going to do a raffle of everyone who participated in this 30-day mindset challenge. So keep track of your sticky notes. All my videos are on YouTube if you need them, but just have a good day. Don't be afraid to reach out, and reach out to a friend today. All right? Bye, guys.